This is lesson 19. Believe. You think about it and you marry that thought. Believe. And then trust, you just grab hold like this and trust, like you're grabbing onto a life rope somebody threw you in if you're drowning. Trust. Either you already know with an E, just like or, either. This is front and this is back. Front and back. And miss, left finger, right hand grabs but misses. Miss. I miss you. Miss. And pass, make two A hands and you're going to brush your knuckles and pass. So you literally do touch knuckles. Pass. Like one car passing the other one and scraping its fender, its side. Miss. Pass, I mean. Pass. Area, two A's, and you come around in a circle like this. Area. And with two P's is place. Be sure to keep the P's, because if you start with P's and come around, it's plate. This is place and area. Town is like all the roofs all around town. So you just twist your hands like this, but keep them open. They don't come together. They just do like this. And then city is a C that does basically the same thing, kind of going around the city. Okay? Wish, make a W and come down your neck like I wish I had something to drink. Wish with a W. And cute is, wait, somebody's at the door. Cute. And stand with two fingers, stand, and jump. And dance. But by the way, ballet is you start with your two legs and then you come up to an R like you're doing a pirouette. That's ballet. Watch. That is the watch me, and what time is it on your watch? Watch. Kid. I love kid. Like this, with just the finger and the pointer and the pinky. Around, I think we've done this. A to an R, around. Won't is a W to an NT. Will, not a W, it's a flat hand, sorry. I'm doing it but not saying it. Will, with an N twisting. Pour, this is a good one. Pour, like you got a patch on your sleeve because you can't afford a new jacket. Pour. And pity. Now pity is one finger like this. So pity full, like, oh, poor thing. And it's always with that emotion feel finger. Pity and pitiful. But sympathy, actually sympathy, the right finger touches your heart and then goes to both hands doing the pity. So you touch your heart and then both hands go to pity for sympathy, but just pity is one hand. And then go to the other side is kill. Now you go straight out with a K, because this is soccer. So straight out is kill. Soar. Make an S hand and twist it on your chin. Sore. My hand is sore. Skate. Two fingers, bent V's, go up and move out like you're skating on ice or skating in the rink. You just go forward. And then ski is one, because just think the skis are skinnier than the double blades of a roller skate. So ski. And trip. Now, you take your left finger and your right feel finger and you trip. A lot of people do this because this is travel. So have a nice trip. This is I tripped over. So some people do this for trip, meaning travel, and this for oops, I tripped. But this is the word trip. Vacation is your thumbs touch your shoulder, your under your shoulder here, and you just tap it with V's. Vacation. Like I'm just gonna pull my suspenders and do nothing. I'm just gonna take a vacation. Stay. I think I've shown you that. You two thumbs, and the left one stays, and the right one goes forward. Stay. And what was this? Without it is still. Still, stay. Tree, super easy. Tree, open the limbs, and F is forest, and W is wood, like WOOD, not this kind of wood. Wood. And then chop, you go whack, whack. Chop down to your elbow. So you're going to chop some wood. January, okay, I'm going to tell you the months of the year. Have I shown you those before? Left hand flat up. You're going to flip the pages of a calendar. That's kind of the idea. So a J is January, an F is February, M is March, A is April. Now, we've already used M for March, so April. May is M changing to a Y. So you start with M and go to a Y for May. And we've already used J for January, so J to N is June, J to Y is July. We've used A for April, so A to G is August. And then it's easy after that. S is September, O is October, N is November, D is December. So you just have a couple months right there in the middle that you have to kind of compromise and use two letters. So that would be May, June, July, and August. Okay. Beach. I think we even did this. B's and go out to the waves. And with O is ocean. And with S is sea, going out to sea. This is BY, buy. I'm going to come and buy your house today. Not I'm going to pay for it. I'm just going to drive by it. Buy. And street, we've done, it goes along with H for hall, S for street, R for road, W for way. Some people just do a flat hand for way. Call. Now, that's like yelling out, I'm going to call you. If you're going to call somebody on the phone, usually they say, I'm going to telephone you. That's kind of the sign. But call your mom. And yell is with a Y coming out of your mouth. And shout is, it comes real hard. Boom. You're going to shout with a C. Shout. And scream is fun. You open your fingers in a claw and you shake it and scream. So you shake it out. Yeah, yeah. And with an L is loud. Loud. Speak, you make a 4 and you come back and forth on the mouth like this, on the chin. Speak, speak, speak. So it's kind of like all the words coming out. Speak. And talk, you're going to talk. I talk, you talk. I talk, you talk. So it goes both, and it's just the finger, the index finger. Talk. Communicate is 2 C's that come back and forth like talk. In communication, you add the S, the shun ending. Now converse, because we've already used C for communicate, converse is the open claw, that like this. So conversation. You don't have to do the A if you're in a really big hurry, conversion, but really conversation, you should. And speech is a bent V that circles around the mouth like this. Speech. Yes, speech. Silly, I think I've shown you this before, but this is silly. Deaf. Now, a lot of people touch the ear and touch their mouth, because if they can't hear, they have a hard time speaking. Some people do going backwards, but whichever way, there's nothing else that's quite like that, so that's okay. Deaf. But HI is what they call for hard of hearing. HI. HI. Are you hearing impaired? HI is hearing impaired. HH is hearing, hard of hearing, sorry. HI is hearing impaired. HH is hard of hearing. They just do that. That's kind of like a deaf thing that they've shortened it. Fast. Two fingers are straight out and then they come into X's. Fast. Okay, so stand over there and watch how cute they dance. I wish I could dance like that. These kids over there, oh, it's those kids, sorry, those kids over there would rather jump around than learn how to dance. It seems so easy with them. You stand in front while I stand in back of you. Trust me now, I won't walk on your feet. Or you can do both hands just a couple times. My sore feet are killing me. I have a bad headache too, T-O-O. Dad wants our family to go on a skiing trip or trip this weekend. I would rather stay in town and be with my friends at the beach. I am not very good on skis, but I hate, remember hate is down here, hate to miss a family trip or trip. I can't wait to go on our yearly vacation to the beach this coming August. Remember, it's A to G. How far, now remember, far passes around. Pass scrapes by. How far is it from our town to the big city? I hurt my hand yesterday and it is sore. This is a really poor area of town. Look around at those pitiful kids sitting by the road. They have no place to stay. Every year, more of them end up living in the woods or forest. It's an awful place. Last month, I was chopping wood for our house, and I saw some of them. Don't shout at those neighbor boys. That silly girl yelled for her bus to wait for her. She needs to get up really early in the morning. Does he communicate with his hands or by speech? You speak very well. Do you know sign language? Are you hearing impaired? Last January, I took a class in sign language. I think I remember most of it. I'd like to have a long conversation with a hearing impaired or deaf friend. We can talk with our hands and dance with our feet. That will be fun communication. Next year, for our vacation, we could either ski in February, skate in July, or travel to the Red Sea in October. So you have a choice. Which would you rather do? Come by my house at 5 o'clock and we can talk about it. I'm ready to leave this area for a while and go somewhere new. Did you pass? No, pass. I did it wrong. I did far. Pass. I thought after I did, I went, wait a minute. Pass, sorry. By what? The deaf kid on our street today. He is so cute. He can converse very well. You don't need to shout or yell at me. I hear you. There's no hurry, so you don't have to sign so fast. That is too fast for me. I'm ready to learn some more sign language so I can communicate with all my deaf and hearing impaired friends. There are 3 on my street. Okay, that's the end of lesson 19. Practice those words, practice the sentences. And do you need to stop?
I think so, because my kids will be back here in just
Okay.
a second.